Welcome! It's a new day. Today we're at Kyle's. Just a little oddball video. Figured we'd get one out. We are grabbing an update from Kyle. He has been hard at work on his TJ. And so we're here to check up on what's going on. Getting ready for Windrock.
That we are.
So, after this, we're gonna go check up on Cole, which Cole's with me right now, but we're gonna go see what he's been doing on his Jeep, because he's also been hard at work on his cane. So, we're gonna check up on him, and then I'm gonna do a quick run around on my Jeep on a later date, because it's dark outside. But, Kyle, what have you been up to?
Not a whole lot, but we've got a few things done. We have since added stinger to the bumper with some tie-ins to it, to that grill hoop. Flip the hooks over. Help make it hold the shackles a little better. Maybe they'll stay on there.
What you got going on with this big old wall right here?
This is the power unit.
Power unit? Is that turbo?
That's nitrous tank.
Nitrous tank?
That's nitrous tank for 2.5. This is actually going to be an air tank. We got the compressor tapped and changed to be an air compressor. So at the flick of a switch I can turn that on, build compressed air, hold it in this tank for a few seconds. And then I've got a hose that's going to come off of this. We'll reach around the Jeep, reach to other rigs, whatever we got going on. And hoping that with just a little bit of stored air that the compressor will help keep up, and we can run maybe air tools or something off of it as well, instead of just airing up tires. Works great right now with just the compressor for air and tires. Not so hot for trying to run air tool off of it. So hopefully that gives us just a little bit more volume. We've done a lot of work inside, more than anywhere else lately. I'll let Coop show you. Built a cage for it. Put some PRP harnesses in it. Not sponsored, had to pay for those.
PRP hit us up.
Not
Yeah.
sponsored by anything.
Not sponsored.
Probably because we just tell people how it is when it comes to reviews. We just give them the short, sweet, and to the point. If your shit sucks, your shit sucks.
Amazon doesn't sell cool stuff either, so Amazon hasn't even hit us up to sponsor us for anything nice. But yeah, I built a full roll cage for it. Did my own stanchions down to the floor, around the dash. Windshield frame, couple bars overhead, couple tubes at the back.
Grab handles.
Grab handles, nothing too crazy, but enough to help it if it flops. Should be okay. Go around, well, we'll show you the, put an in-cab winch controller in it. Took a Warren winch controller apart, not sponsored, had to buy another one. But I ran just the switch into the control box so that you can change, if you're wheeling by yourself, you can take this out, run the normal hand controller if you gotta be outside the rig. Or you can have that one plugged in. Run it from in here if you got somebody out there running your winch cable for you. So that's kind of nice. And quick and easy. I know Cole did one where he's got a couple different switches. I actually wired his for a previous rig that I had. And that one ties directly to the winch control box. I went in there and tapped into that harness. And so that was a little more complex than this. This is definitely the quick and easy way to do it. And honestly, I'd do it this way every time now. $100 for a controller or whatever they cost. They're not terrible. So
Got a hand throttle?
buy a second one. Yeah, put a thumb throttle on it. That'll be nice. And then rugged radio in the dash. Cut out the ashtray and trimmed up a little bit of the console, but was able to mount that straight to the dash and get it up out of the way. And not that you need fifth gear, but you can get into fifth gear now.
So, if you guys don't know, which if you've been following along, you should know, But to our new subscribers, we are headed to Windrock very soon. Cole, when are we headed to Windrock?
23 days, 5 hours, 59 minutes, and 35 seconds.
You heard the man. So we're all of us have a little crunch time going on right now. These are, for the most part, all new rigs except Cole's and
Thomas.
and Tommy. Tommy's got some time on his, but Kyle and I are both struggling, but we'll get it done.
I got a fresh clutch that has like 4 miles on it too that ain't even been broke in yet, so that's gotta be done too.
No better way to break it in Windrock. So we're gonna head over to Cole's house and get an update on Kane. But I know you guys, if you were here earlier in the channel, we definitely got a lot of views on this Jeep walk around. So figured.
No idea why, it's just a POS 97 TJ. It's a new Jeep even.
You got the nice axles. You got, the round headlights that everyone likes, but not Cole and I. Not Cole and I. Update on Kane. Alright. We're at the shop. As you guys can see, blue collar is out and Kane Brown is in. Just on a side note, check that out. Cole made some Just Bump It stickers. One day, when we have a lot more subscribers, a lot more viewers, we're gonna offer those stickers. Right, Cole?
Yep.
But maybe not necessarily those exact ones, because we're gonna need a mass quantity amount. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, Cole, so what have you done?
Just a couple of little things. I finally got my limit straps in the rear, which I had to build because I didn't want to spend the money on actual limit straps. So I did a little DIY quick fix, and I took axle straps and made them work as limit straps. So axle straps, they have a bigger end in them so you can get the hook of the strap in there. And I just filled that end in with some flat stock, drilled a hole in it, and turned them into limit straps. And they were really close to the length that I needed, but they were quite a little bit too long still. So I made them work. Don't hate on the way I got them mounted. They only got to get me through a weekend, and I hope that they work. But they should do the job. Gearbox brace, my steering box brace, which I've had sitting in the corner forever. And I finally got that on there because I had a little bit of too much play. I didn't like it. My track bar moved, my gearbox moved, everything moved. So I welded everything, got that gearbox brace on there, and now we should be good to go. I lubed all my heims up because they were stiff, and I drilled out my inlet for my power steering pump so that way my hydro has a little bit more power. So I drilled out the inlet for my power steering hose. So you got this hole right here, this comes out of the power steering pump, and you drill that out one size bigger. So that hole right there, factory on an XJ pump, is going to be like one size smaller than an eighth, which I don't know what that is. So you would drill that out to an eighth. Well, my pump is out of a WJ with a V8, so the hole's bigger. This hole here is, I think it's 9/64 or something like that. So I took the stock XJ one, drilled it out to that, and now my power steering doesn't deadhead it as much. So that's going to be a huge help. And other than that, I put stickers on it, and I'm calling it good. So it's 100% Windrock ready.
That's what we like to hear. As for me, I am not Windrock ready, but everything is ordered, and I mean everything. Wheels, hydro, it's all coming like for this weekend. So as you guys notice, we haven't uploaded in a bit, mainly because just been waiting on parts. Cole's been doing this. I've been working after work. It's just been haywire, but we're about to get back into the groove. I got a couple weeks planned out now before Windrock and videos. leading up to Windrock. This is a big event for us small town boys. I mean, it's definitely no drumming trip, but that's gonna end it for this one. Cole, any last words?
No, just like Coop said, this is a big trip for us, and it might not be big to, people that are from that area, but we're literally driving 11, 12 hours just to go to this park, just so we can see what it's all about. So the last thing we want to do is drive 12 hours away and our stuff break day one. So we're trying to make sure that we're ready to go, and we're not going down there to prove anything. We're just going down there to have fun and maybe see what they can do.
I'm gonna end it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.